Welcome back to Wealth Mavericks, the podcast where we help doctors unlock the secrets to building generational wealth. And today, we're talking about taking a pause before jumping headfirst into the new year.
Take a moment now and just reflect and celebrate how far you've come and prepare for where you're going to go.
Welcome back to Wealth Mavericks. We're so glad you're here. Today's episode is going to be a short one, but an important one. As we head into the last day here of 2025, we wanted to take a moment with you to just pause. At this time of year, there's so much pressure to charge into the new year and the next goal and the next version of ourselves. And honestly, I love talking about that. That's exciting. But a lot of us are not good at stopping to reflect and celebrate wins along the way. So you might not be where you want to be yet. I don't think any of us are, but that's life. If you're ambitious and you're growing, you never actually arrive. The goalposts are always moving out further, which is why we want to offer just a moment here and a reminder to take a pause, look back, and be proud of how far you've come this year before you keep dreaming big about what's next. So, Joe, you are the GOAT when it comes to having a big vision and letting that brighter future pull you forward. But you've also admitted that you're not very good, and I've experienced this for myself, at celebrating things, celebrating milestones and accomplishments. So why do you think that is about you and so many others?
Yeah, I just think I think typically speaking, like people who are very driven, slowing down to celebrate what's already happened feels like a waste of time. And I think we need to reorient ourselves to the restorative nature of doing those kind of activities. Because honestly, although I'm not good at celebrating, like my wife is tremendous at it. She's one of the best. Like she finds ways to celebrate even the most little things. And she is a hard charger. I mean, she's leading a massive organization. Like she is as go-getter as they get.
Yeah.
But she finds ways to kind of bring out that joy in those moments. So I think that's the reason why. And I'd say, although this is going to be a very brief video, I would encourage anyone who's listening to this right now, pause the video when I say to pause it and reflect on this year and just think about what have I done this year? How have I changed? Look back to the version of you on January 1 of 2025. Who was that person? Where were you at? What were the things that you did to move yourself forward? And where are you at now? And this is both, I will say this is both positive and negative. So what were those things that you thought you wanted to do that you didn't do and you can do something about? So I would recommend pause the video right now and spend a moment in reflection and just recognize I was there, I'm here, before we start looking at here's where we're going.
So what are you proud of this year, either personally or when it comes to our business?
Business-wise, there's so many things. It's been a wild ride. I mean, I think Terra Firma is trying to do something that just really isn't being done anywhere else in the US. I don't know about the rest of the world, but certainly in the US, we're kind of a big middle finger to the industry. And so I feel like the work that we're doing to progress towards what our ultimate vision is, we've made steady strides towards that. On the converse, there's so many things where I'm like, I wish we had gotten further on this area or hiring these personnel or whatever it might be. So I'm terribly proud of the growth that we've had as an organization with the people that we have grown with and the members that we're serving. On this channel, I'm proud of, we was it 100 episodes like a couple of weeks ago? Yeah. I think we have more subscribers than videos, but honestly, like just the feedback that we get from this channel, like I'm always proud to be able to put this kind of stuff out there. Yeah, I'm really proud of our coaches and the work that you guys have done to impact the lives of the members that we work with. That's the kind of thing that moves me to tears. I think we've seen, I don't know how many relationships restored as a result of the work of coaching, meaning like husband and wife who are headed towards divorce and that pathway has stopped at least, and they're reassessing and kind of finding new ground together. So when I hear those kinds of things, that makes me feel like the impact that I have in our world is happening.
I love that. And I was just telling you before we recorded, I've been doing a lot of these year-end calls with my members. I had 6 of them yesterday, and a common theme with quite a few of them is how much they've progressed in their fitness this year. And 2 of them in particular said, I credit you for that. Like, you're in my brain as, and I've never been able to be consistent. And this year I was really consistent. Like, one bought a whole set of weights and a bench for at home. And another is like packing bands with him because he travels a lot. And I'm like, I mean, obviously I didn't do that. You did that, but I'm so glad that I could be a spark in that. And I love that we took the time to pause together to reflect on what has gone so well this year, in addition to what do I want to do better in the new year? Because like we said, the goalpost is always moving. Like, you can be so happy, with how far you've come while also being like, oh, I'm not there yet. Like, my darn pull-up goal. Like, man, putting that on the record, that's happening in 2020.
Right. And it's always that pursuit. I just think that what seldom happens, people tend to just charge forward, and that will exhaust your fuel tanks eventually. And it usually shows up in negative ways, relationally, fitness, whatever it might be. So I think taking this time, reflecting, I mean, it's a great day to do it. It's 12/31. If you're watching this when it comes out, reflect on this year. You've got a full 365 days behind you for 2025. So before you charge forward, tomorrow will come, whenever you're getting ready to do that, that will come. But take a moment now and just reflect and celebrate how far you've come and prepare for where you're going to go.
Thanks, Joe. And thanks, Doc. Thanks for taking a few minutes to pause with us at the end of the year as we welcome a new one. Happy New Year. We wish you tons of success and good health and happiness in the new year. We hope that you'll join us every week. So hit subscribe. Have a wonderful, restful holiday, and we'll talk to you again soon. Until then, go be a Wealth Maverick.